and welcome back to another episode of Ace Gaming. And today, we're gonna be playing some Star Citizen. Alright, so I've had a lot happen in the past couple of days. And I mean a lot. So, as you know, it's currently ILW week. Well, ILW, Invictus Launch Week. And it's currently day 2. And I didn't realize it, but my friend had pointed out that I could get the Polaris. So I did. Almost. One more step, but I have it right now currently in a way. So it works. So basically, I melted my Zeus Mark II, which hurt, but it's okay. It's for the greater good. And I also um, melted an alien ship I had gotten, and I did love it, but it's too fragile. It's a Gattac Silene, or I don't know how you say it, but Swilene, something like that. And I did love the ship so much, but it's just it's way too fragile. One shot would almost blow it up instantly. So, um, let's see here. So, after I did that, I had the Atlas Geo that you've seen in the previous episode. I upgraded it to keep its lifetime insurance, and I upgraded it 5 times. And I have a total of 120, 240, so it's 20, yeah, 20 years of insurance, if you will. But I also have a separate thing of lifetime insurance, so lifetime plus 20. Alright. Anyways, so that has been upgraded 5 times to the Perseus, which is not in game yet. And because it's not in game, they let you use a Polaris as a substitute vehicle. And I will be using the substitute vehicle for this week, give or take. And then next week, I'll upgrade the Perseus to the actual Polaris, which will have lifetime insurance plus 20 years of insurance. But that's the plan, so that is the plan. Alright. I also got myself some fancy gear in the game. I got some weapon pack. It's the Infernus sniper and pistol and the spacesuit. I've always seen people wearing this spacesuit. Crap. Hold up. There we go. I've always seen people wearing the spacesuit, and I'm like, man, that looks so cool. And I got one finally. So that was pretty nice. And I do love it. It's one of my favorite suits. And I also got the Invictus launch week, um, the captain's uniform. I think that's what it's called. It's the blue suit with the stripes and everything. It's pretty cool. Uh, let's see here. So I ultimately, this is completely off topic, I decided to do a face reveal because I couldn't find a good workaround for the mic, and I want you guys to hear me better, and
Hi, thanks.
and then it works out, I guess, so you guys can hear me better, and I don't have to deal with, you know, bad mic quality in my videos or whatever, so it works. And I just realized I need to go hop in the Discord channel so that you guys can hear my friends. Okay. And then we're going to do that. Okay. Oh, perfect, right on time. I also have some popcorn and a few things of Coke. Or Coca-Cola, I guess, if you want to be like that. And this one goes straight to you, AJ. This is pop. Calling it soda. Get out of here. That would have been bad. It's like bunny hop, boom, boom, and fly out the fucking train, whatever. I will say I've noticed that this train thing is a lot better than it has been in the past. Because you've seen like right here, it would like go completely off the track through the wall, or like turn or whatever. But now it's like it's on there pretty good. There's only one turn I've noticed that it goes slightly off the track, but other than that, it's like perfectly on there. So they did a good job. 10 points. So since this is day 2 of the ILW, I've rented everything there is to rent for the Aegis company. So tomorrow I believe is the RSI. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Tomorrow's RSI. So I'll rent everything I can there. But my god, my ASOP terminal is a mess and I hate it. It bothers me. So I'll be trying to look for a certain ship that I want, like the Polaris, and it's like, ha, no. I've heard they recently came out with an update or a patch, if you will, to slow down the Polaris because it was very fast. It could turn really good when it first came out officially, and everybody loved it.
To the ASOP
But
vehicle retrieval
the
system.
patch
Remember, your
slowed it
belongings
down,
belong to you.
and everybody was
Keep a
complaining about it.
careful watch on all personal items.
But um,
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your
they made it
vehicle has been
slower and
delivered to the following location.
turning slower or whatever.
Please visit
Looking
his
for a good time? Be
Honestly,
sure to visit Wally's bar at the
Hi.
courtyard.
I've flown the
Welcome to my
Polaris.
badge.
Oh my god. Is that? No, okay. I thought that was the captain's uniform for a second. I saw that, what am I talking about? I've flown the Polaris before that patch a few times. And honestly, I prefer how it flies now than it did before, because it feels more realistic in a way. And I don't know if that's because of my HOTAS setup or if I'm just stupid, probably, but I actually really love the way this thing flies. Where is... See, now, what? Huh? Okay, so, I'm gonna say it right now before I even open it. I'm gonna go to the ASOP terminal. I'm gonna scroll down to the Polaris and it's gonna give me a claim. And I'm gonna have to wait. And I will not be happy.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
I'm just going to
retrieval
bed, that's what's
system.
happening. Oh, maybe not. Okay,
Your
store
vehicle
it.
has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
So this is different because before 4.1.1, which is the current patch Live is in for PTU. Oh no, not PTU. My bad. Don't listen to that. For the live servers is what I meant, not PTU. For 4.1.1, this is the first time I've had this issue where I'm actually able to store it again. Before that, I would claim my ship like you just saw, come to my hangar, and it says it's delivered. It said it was in my hangar. Came down here, and it looked exactly like that. And the ship wasn't here, but it said it was. Come to the ASOP terminal, and it says I have to claim it because it was destroyed. So, I mean, if it lets me claim it,
Welcome to the ASOP
real
vehicle
quick,
retrieval system.
that would be awesome. There it is, stored, awesome, okay. So, I guess this is a slight fix. They're going in the right direction. Hopefully, one day they'll not have this issue anymore. Please. But that's an issue that bothers me. Because it's like, I want my ship, and I want it
Your
now.
vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
There we go. I was worried for a second. You guys get to see it come up. The beauty. So I've gotten a few things in game with the AUEC. I've gotten the Hercules M2, and I know people are like, oh, that's the worst one you can get or whatever, but it fits tanks, so I got a Nova. And yeah, sure, the other variants might have been able to carry tanks as well, but honestly, I like how the M2 looks, so personal preference. It's a game, who cares? If you like it, go for it, that's what matters. What makes you happy? Because in the end, as long as you're having fun and enjoying the game, that's what matters. Doesn't always mean you have to get the best ship all the time or whatever. That's not what the game's about. It's about having fun. So yeah, I got Hercules M2, a Nova tank, and a Hammerhead. And I love the Hammerhead, but the biggest issue with the Hammerhead, personally, is that there's no pilot weapons, really, besides missiles. I'd prefer to have, I don't know, like, attritions or something. Attritions would be nice. And this thing, I wish they would make it so you could hold down F and click it, and it would just work. But no, that's like, come on now. I thought this 4.1.1 update was supposed to fix the F button thing, for a lot of things, like in player inventories or whatever. But I mean, come on now. Like, hello. I know earlier I looked at it like this and I just pressed F and it worked. But it's not working now. Oh, there we go. Took 20 clicks, but you know, it worked. You can hear it. The question is, nope, it will open. Awesome. And I noticed too, it does that. And I know it's a shadow thing, but I mean, oh, yeah, right there. It's like there, and then, okay, well you guys just saw what it was doing. Like that right there. Okay, so, this is another thing. The shadows are like really bugged out on this thing. And right here too. So I hope that gets fixed eventually. Other than that, I love this ship. And I forgot what they're called. The blades. Now there's a lot of drama going on about the blades right now, but guess what? I love blade features. I was doing some dogfights earlier, and I had somebody else in my Polaris on the bottom turret, and we were in Pyro, and we were doing some bounty missions, and the Polaris comes stock with what are they called again? I just forgot. The blades. It comes stock with blades, and oh my god, it was amazing. The amount of things being fired at a single time blew my mind. So today we're going to be flying solo until some of my friends join. Seeing how that goes. Oh man, I love this. I know if we're able to name the Polaris in the future, like they're doing with the Idris right now, if we can name our own Polaris, where it says Polaris right there, if they let us name our Polaris, I have the perfect name for it, but I don't want to say it because then it might get stolen. And I'm sure a lot of people are already going to think about what it is, and they're probably going to try to name it too, which I hope they don't, because I want to have that name. Because I recently, I'll give you a hint, it's from a TV show, and I recently watched a specific part of that show, and I'm like, oh, if I could name my ship that, it'd be pretty nice. So, it's gonna be nice. Now, I noticed another thing that kind of bothers me with 4.1.1. The respawn system is still a little whack right now, and it's a nightmare because you set your respawn point, say in a Ursa medevac, and you throw that in the back of a hammerhead, alright? And you fly the hammerhead all the way, I don't know, to Pyro, or wherever the hell you want to fly it to, I don't care. You fly it wherever, you have the Ursa in the hammerhead, you set your respawn point there, everything's fine, right? Everything should work. I thought that was my quantum drive for a second. Oh, it's beautiful. So, set your respawn point, and your character dies, respawns in the Ursa medevac, perfectly fine. 10 out of 10. And you continue doing what you're doing, however you planned to be, because you're wanting to, spawn in your hammerhead for some reason. That's fine. People do that. I did it. Oh. But if you die again, say a friend picks you up from your hammerhead or whatever vehicle you're using after you had already died and respawned, picks you up, flies you, I don't know, to Microtech or whatever, and you die on Microtech, you don't spawn back in the Ursa medevac again. You spawn at your home respawn spot. Or maybe it'll do your closest station, but for me it spawned me all the way back here because this is my home spot, New Babbage. So that's a little thing I've noticed, which kind of sucks because I want to use the med beds. Please. But other than that, I haven't noticed really any. I don't want to say that. I've noticed one bug, but it's not that serious. I mean, you guys know about it. The elevators, not fully loading, so it's like invisible elevators or whatever. It could be because of ILW, or the free fly event that's also happening right now. We have a lot of new players. Servers are kind of sometimes, so. The other day there was this dude in an Idris was camping around Area 18 at ArcCorp, and he was using exploits to make his ship move so fast, and he was ramming everybody at Area 18 repeatedly for like an hour or two, and it got so bad. Like, the amount of people in Area 18, like that was their spawn point. I've never seen that many people like at a place at once before. It was insane. I don't know how he was doing it or what, and I don't encourage doing it because people will report you like we did. So it was insane though. I know one thing I want to try with this ship, because I saw a picture online, and I don't know if it is true, but if it was true, I don't know what I do, but because I melted my Zeus Mark II, the CL version, the cargo one, and I saw a picture online of this top hangar for the Polaris is exactly big enough to fit a Zeus Mark II. I haven't tried it yet. I will try to do that, show you guys if it fits, because I haven't found anything online about it, so other than that picture. But that picture's like concept art, so maybe it won't fit, maybe it will. It's hard to tell because looking at a ship in a third person, it doesn't really. I mean, yeah, the ship looks big, but in person, that's my tiny dude right there, or on the right. That's my tiny dude, and this is the entire ship. Like, this ship is massive, but in third person, it doesn't look as massive as it does in first person. But yeah, so I want to try. I want to try doing the Hunt the Polaris missions while I'm in a Polaris, just to see if people are gonna get confused and start attacking me, because that would be hilarious. But I don't know if I've gotten it yet. Oh my god, I have 2. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, I can only get 1 though. That's kind of whack. Alright, Hunt the Polaris and a Polaris. What could go wrong? Okay. Hurston. Ambush point at Hurston? Oh god. Blades, you better do me justice here. I'm putting faith in you. I've heard that I've been told that the blades only work if you're within a certain range of enemy ships. But whenever I was doing bounties earlier, man, if my ship was like put it this way, right? You have a co-pilot in a turret, and as long as you're in the range for that turret, like that turret can see the enemy no matter like how far away. As long as it's not like super far away, it's going to be shooting at it. But if it goes out of range, like the turret can't go any further, and it's like over here in your blind spot, like a car, it won't be able to do that. And that's exactly what the blades are like, in my opinion. So, yeah, I don't know. This thing is a chonker. I came up with a whole plan, literally a whole plan to get a Polaris, and I would have had it by September, like the middle of September. I would have had a Polaris. I never imagined in my life of having a Polaris this early, so I'm very happy that I got one. Although it's substituting for the Perseus, which isn't out yet. But next week I'm going to upgrade the Perseus 2 times? I have to upgrade the Perseus to something else, and then I upgrade that to the Polaris. So I can do that, 2 times next week, and that should be good. And I should have the Polaris officially on my account, so that is awesome sauce. Oh my god, where am I going? Okay. Come on. Please, 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 let's make it in time. And I also know that the pilot in the Polaris has missiles, but again, I gotta say, just like the Hammerhead, I want more of the missiles for the pilot. Kind of getting a little bummed out that capital ships are like, they're good, but pilots can only fly and shoot missiles, which kind of sucks. Just a little bit, because I want to be able to shoot too. I want that fun too. I don't know about the Idris, I just know about the Hammerhead and Polaris. I could be wrong about the Idris. Maybe Idris, it's just built different. I don't know. Oh man. Come on, maps. Oh my lord. I believe in you slowly. Hey, that's pretty good. Invalid target. Love that. Okay. See, it's moments like this where I don't understand why power before we enter into the atmosphere. I can't speak. There we go.
Armored Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
It's not that bad. We'll get there eventually. Just hope it doesn't get completed before then. Nah, I shouldn't do that. I was gonna jump up there where the sun is. I have a jump point there. No, I shouldn't do that. I think that'll make me farther away. Just gonna take the slow ride. Take it easy. This thing is so, I don't know. I've always wanted one. Like I've been in the ship at least, I want to say at least 5 to 10, no, 5 to 7 times before 4.1.1 dropped. And every single time, I'm not kidding, every single time I have been made the pilot. I don't know why. I don't know why I've been chosen the pilot. I'm not complaining about it, but God, I like flying this, and it gets very challenging when I have to fly this thing to Pyro. My God, you guys saw in the first episode, or no, I think that was the second episode, Journey to Pyro. Yeah. So the second episode, Journey to Pyro, you guys saw how crazy that was, and I believe I did that in a Polaris. So, I mean, did I do it in the Polaris? Actually, I'm not sure. I think I did it, but it could have been a different ship. Maybe it was the Constellation that I did it in. I think it was the Constellation, actually, not the Polaris. Yeah, it was the Constellation. This is my first Polaris video that I'm doing, so yeah, that makes sense. I should probably change that. I'm gonna need to see how much shields I have, because I'm gonna be getting shot at like crazy. And I know once I exit quantum mode, this screen's gonna disappear again. Oh my God. So, you guys know how in the ILW, I don't know why I want to call it IWL, but in the ILW, they have the Idris, and it's this huge thing. You know, it's a ship that people have gotten years prior. Like, I don't know, it's like, I want to say around 2014 maybe, like they got this ship. And they've been waiting and waiting and waiting to fly it until now. And I'm over here looking, and I'm like, I'm seeing Polaris. And I see the Idris, and I'm like, why isn't there an option to upgrade the Polaris to an Idris? Why? Makes no sense. There's all these options everywhere to upgrade ships to different ships, but not a Polaris to an Idris. If I could do that, But that's probably not going to happen. Honestly. There's not an option in the RSI store, so oh well. Can't upgrade my ship to an Idris. Plus I heard day one of ILW that people were saying that they would get there at the scheduled time at like 11 in the morning, I believe. Maybe it was 10. Pretty sure it was 11 in the morning for day one that the Idris was going to be in the store. And they got there at 11, but it was already sold out. And 15 minutes prior, so 10:45, is when people were apparently buying it, even though they said it wouldn't be possible until 11. So I don't know. It's going to be very, very, very hard to get one. So you know, I'm just not realizing I'm hunting a Polaris and a Polaris, but what if it shoots a torpedo at me because I'm doing this solo and I'm relying on my blades? I want to see if the blades are going to be capable of taking out the Polaris. Oh, what am I doing? This is a terrible idea. I don't recommend doing this. This is probably going to go nowhere. This is not going to be good. Finally got docking to a space station now. I got it figured out now because I've never really had experience with docking, and I've always hated it because before 4.0 dropped, I owned the whole C because I had gotten that in game. And I could not figure out how you were supposed to dock that thing, and that was my first time ever like docking a ship in general with the whole C, and it could just be that it was bugged. I mean, that ship's I wouldn't recommend getting that until it's like 110% fixed. Like everybody's saying, oh, it's good now, because my god, that thing has too many issues. But it still takes me a second to dock, but for the most part I know how to do it, and I feel kind of stupid because it's really simple, and I was taught that there was a auto dock thing as long as you're close enough to it, so you know, kind of felt a little stupid for that one. Oh, Polaris, where are you? Oh, Shields, where did you go? Oh, wait, Space Cowboys over here? Oh, they're both doing it, I think. Okay. So I'm at the ambush point. But where, oh where, is the Polaris? See, I'm gonna come over here, and this dude is gonna shoot me and think I'm the Polaris. But no, I promise I'm not. I'm friendly. Unless that is not the Polaris. I highly doubt it. Starlancer tack with its cargo bay down for some reason. Then where is the... Is that... No, that can't be it. No, it's definitely not it. From where? Hello? Oh my god, why did I think that was a Starlancer attack? That is literally the constellation. Get my ships right. I had you. Am I doing something wrong here? Because I got here. So there's the ambush point. So maybe I'm supposed to wait here. Now imagine if there was a ship that big. My god. Is that
Shields damaged.
Idris? I can't tell. What is it? Oh my god. Alright, you know what? You wanna play rough? I'll play rough. Oh my god. What are you? I don't want to say that's an Idris, but it has a laser weapon heating my
Shields
booty.
damaged. Check fire.
Hey yo. Oh really? I committed a crime. Aggravated assault. I get a crime 3 stat. Oh my god, bro, no way. Please. Oh, okay, hello. Now something tells me that right there is called an exploit. Just saying. Sorry, I'm not trying to hurt you guys' eyes. Just need to see where I am. There we go.
Shields are off. Shield is down.
Oh yeah, of course it would be above our court.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off. Shields are on.
But yeah, that's exactly what was happening, except it was down at Area 18 where the hangars are.
Check fire. Radar contact.
How much you want to bet? That's the interest, dude. Again. And notice how I couldn't lock my missiles on him? And where is this guy? There he is.
Shields damaged.
Oh yeah, I'm taking this fight. I'm pushing you down to the planet. That's what I'm doing. Come on, buddy. Oh my god, it is an Idris. Oh my god. by the hangar. The blue outline of the hangar. Only the Idris has that. I am fighting an Idris.
Shields damaged.
Peekaboo. Oh my god. This is insane. Guys, you have no idea. I'm out of missiles. I don't have any co-pilots. Solo Polaris. I don't think my blades are doing anything. Real hell blades. But it doesn't even say it's a real player. There's no way somebody named their thing that, like. I'd be doing this, but here I am. This is like a once in a lifetime moment right here. I don't know how many more rams I can do. This is insane. All I wanted to do was fight a Polaris, not a fucking Idris.
Shields damaged.
I don't even know if ramming it is doing any damage. Is that even hitting? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Not part of my ship. Most likely. God damn. Worst case scenario. Alright, yeah, so worst case scenario is, I quickly go down to Area 18 and land.
Shields damaged.
Now, here's a question. What if, and I don't know if I can do this. I think I can, actually. What if I EVA? I'm gonna try it. This is a very stupid plan, and I don't recommend doing what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna try to board the Idris and steal it. Come on, elevator. I believe in you. Please. I'm under attack. SOS. Okay. If I can go out the cargo doors without getting fucking... Why is this my life? get hit by the giant scary death laser. Copy. Oh yeah. Man, okay. Jesus. He knows I'm trying. Oh God. uh, ouch. Dang. Well, that is how a fight would be for a solo solo Polaris user for I don't even know what to say to that. Jeez. And I'm at Grimhex with a crime stat 4. Love that. Who is Idris? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this into a 2-part episode so you guys can just see that and be like, okay, that happened. Oh man, that that was hilarious. Alright. Like, comment, subscribe. That was amazing.